You know, I was fresh out of surgery when they made it to the playoffs, and the whole time I was just trying to see whatever I could do. I was like, Doc, there's no way I can come back or nothing. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, man, no, you don't even think about it. So I was just, you know, it was just motivation because with me, I can't watch basketball and not play it. You know, so once I seen the guys playing, and I seen, you know, when they lose a game and stuff like that, my wife would be like, man, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I'm out trying to walk on a treadmill, doing all these different kind of things, just trying to get back because I want to be around basketball. Never been to the playoffs before, so you know that was going to be my first experience, and then you know that had to happen. So it was tough.
Everybody was knocking me for the back problems, all this crazy stuff, but I could care less. You know, like I told everybody, if I dropped it to the Celtics at 21, and I could go back and redo everything, and me not getting hurt, I'll get hurt again and slide all the way back down to 21, just so I can be with the Boston Celtics. I'll redo it because I mean it's a great organization, great vets, great team. Can't ask for nothing better.
I mean, every organization I've been with, winning's always been the key. But here, you believe it, you feel it, you see it, and let alone we're not even started training camp yet, and we had our whole team here September 4th, and everybody was dedicated to getting better. And like I said, the motto of it was to win a championship. And you hear guys on the first day I got here on the floor for Rondo, and all he was talking about is a championship and getting back and winning. And now once you hear that from your star players, you don't want to let them down, and so that motivates you to get on the same page, and that's all it's about, is winning.
Rajon is really becoming a leader. And I'm not sure a few years ago that we could have said that. He's obviously a great player, but he, right before our eyes, is growing as a person and as a leader. And he's, I think the hardest thing to do is to convince guys like Doc Rivers, Kevin Garnett, and Paul Pierce that you're a leader. And that's something that you can't just give to somebody. That's something that has to be earned. And I think that he is earning that respect from them as a leader of the team.
Kevin and I I'll probably say Kevin is my closest friend on the team. Kevin always wants to see me do well. You know, from day one, I think my second year when he first came in, he told me that he would be disappointed if I wasn't the MVP of the league one day, if I wasn't considered best point guard one day. So he's always pushed me and expected more out of me than a lot of people did.
I really wasn't confident he was coming back. Yeah, Kevin, he said this was it for him. Like, I never told, people didn't know this, but a lot of times, there are times we'd be in the locker room, I'd be like, Kevin, you know, is this your last year? He was like, yeah, this is it. And I would say, you know, if you're retired, I'm going to retire. You know, so, but then I started thinking, I was like, Kevin's been in the NBA since he was 18. He doesn't know anything else. What is he going to do? He has to come back. I mean, when you've been in the NBA that long, I mean, you're fresh out of high school and you're talking about you're going to retire and you're still playing at a high level. It's like, what else are you going to do? You know, this is in his blood. This is what he's been born to do. And for him to be playing at a high level, to walk away from the game, and with his competitive spirit, inside at the end, I knew that he wasn't going anywhere because me as a competitor, I understand other competitors, and I just knew that he wasn't going to walk away.
Paul said he was going to retire, so my question is, would you have retired?
No, I would have come back and then probably quit in the middle of the year or something like that. Who knows? It would have been a complete rebuild. Paul wouldn't have retired. I saw his contract, and I don't think he was going to retire.
A lot of people are going to be looking for you to sort of take on that Ray Allen role the last few years.
Who?
You know, what are your thoughts on that? Does it add extra pressure?
No, we're two different players, and hopefully I'll bring something that Ray didn't, and some of the things that he did. You know, obviously Ray was a great player for this franchise for years, brought him the championship in 08, but again, our games are totally different. Yeah, he's 6'5" or whatever, I'm 6'2", but I am the Jet, and I like to fly, so we'll see what happens, but a lot of those comparisons will be thrown out there, and but you know, we're two totally different players.
You know, I stopped chasing the dream as being the second pick one time. All I was asking the people from NBA and my teams that I played before is if they let me be the best that I can be. And from the beginning I didn't have a chance, but then I had some chances where I didn't really take them well. But for me, if people would say, yeah, you're right, you should be a second pick, and I have to have 50 points, 30 rebounds. So those guys are fucking animals. Rajon, Wayne, all those guys, they're great players. So for me, to prove people wrong, you have to have 100 points and 50 rebounds a game. So, all I was thinking in my career is if people let me be the best I can be. Not about not being the second pick, just being the best I can be.
I don't have Ray's number anymore, so I'm not trying to communicate. Just being honest with everybody. It's not that, don't wish them less than or whatever. It's just what it is.
Kevin, just as a follow-up to that, why don't you want to communicate with Ray?
I choose not to. It's a choice I personally made. I told you, I'm very close to Ray. I know his family. I wish nothing but the best for him and his family. I just made the choice of my own.